We're just finishing a fitness day workout. Fitness day, also known as a restoration workout, also known as a low day and a high-low model. To support these videos, please subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Please enjoy the video. We're doing a fitness day, a restoration workout. This is the plan. We'll walk you guys through it. But we basically have 4 warm-ups, a couple heart rate raisers, some unilateral movements, rotational, and then we finish with a heart rate raiser. It's 20 seconds on. We're gonna do you go, I go. So and then we'll have 40 seconds rest. We got Marlon here, and we got Gary here. All right, ready? And go. Prisoner squats, 20 seconds.
This is if you were a prisoner, you would just squat up and down.
It's not a very
jail.
nice name.
Huh?
Prisoner. It's not very PC.
You go?
Now you go.
Just like a prisoner. So what's the purpose of fitness day? When people think about fitness day, like what do people usually think?
Well, they think it's just, fitness day is really just like low intensity exercise that we group together we use it for recovery. So you're still working hard, but you're also facilitating recovery. So you're getting after your fitness and recovery at the same time.
Because I think people just assume it's easy, right? Like fitness or recovery workouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
People think the fitness day. They think the fitness day is harder than the high days because the fitness days effort is higher, but the load is lower.
And there's less rest, or
the overall intensity is lower, but you're not resting as much, so it perceived the intensity is high, but in overall load is not high. So it's fun. You're gonna get your sweat on. You're gonna do all the sexy stuff. What's next? Sit up. So all the sexy exercise that you see in group fitness, you could actually do on the fitness day. So make it fun with your friends. So there you go. Go, Gary. So we go about 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So some people use this to build their aerobic base. We learned from Boo. Boo uses it a lot for his restoration days.
so I mean, so far it already feels harder than like some high days, right? Where like you do something really hard and you rest a really long time.
Gary, what's the biggest aha moment one of your clients have had once you started incorporating true recovery workout, restoration workout days?
I think a lot of them are like, oh shit, this is actually a workout, versus like they thought it was just almost like a waste of time. The biggest aha is like people just think active recovery is easy, and then they end up sweating more than any other workout.
I would say that people think it's fun because it's much, you don't have to be so strict with yourself. You could just do more fun, random movements. People feel like they're back in gym class again. And it's kind of like old school YouTube videos, but with actual purpose. It's not people just thinking exercises look cool. The parameters of the exercises make it work.
Yeah, it's the best way to actually incorporate a lot of your quote-unquote corrective exercise in this day. But yeah, you get a lot of movement variability, which we kind of lose. So we always do like, oh, that was it. Whoa!
And rest.
I think I also tell a lot of my clients that like think about like active recovery or fitness days as it's almost like take all the things that you hate doing and take all the things that you don't do or take all the things that you suck at and just make it into a circuit. So you get the benefit of a workout. Huh?
How has your training changed since you've incorporated versus not?
I think I just feel better. It's like it gives you enough variety where like you can do things that feel different from the stuff that you always do. I think the biggest takeaway was like the variety. Like when you have variety, your body just feels better. You're doing a lot of things that you normally wouldn't do in terms of the things that are like your strength days or your speed days or your power days, where it's usually very simple movements done with intensity. This is like you're twisting, you're bending, you're rotating, you're doing all these things that you normally wouldn't get. So it makes you feel good.
I've always told my clients that you feel like you got a massage after because of all the variation and moving in all different ways. So you feel rested even though you just worked. I call it a bloodbath massage. Bloodbath massage.
I remember someone saying like, you know, every healthy body part you should move 100 times a day, and then every unhealthy or injured body part or muscle you should move 200 times a day.
This is the spine of the scapula, and this is below the spine. So this is infraspinalis. And it's a rotator. Remember when I said ripping and ripping? Do that. If you want to really squat, hey.
5, 4.
Oh, who's more Asian? It's a dance style. He's not enjoying it. His biceps is feeling it. Wow. She's quiet. Yeah. Time I saw there's a legend where Mallory swung the kettlebell for about 3 days straight without long after the cameras went out. She kept going.
Burpees. Ooh, what's the thing about burpees? Like, what do people think about burpees?
That it's a waste, which in large doses, yes. The way that sometimes it's programmed, yes, but not just for 20 seconds. Okay, Gary.
So yeah, the idea would be then like, yeah, all these things with just one set or 10 reps or 20 seconds, none of the stimulus are enough to actually hurt you, if any exercise were to hurt you.
Now we're doing a bodybuilding circuit. So when this is introduced by Boo Sexnader, well, Coach Boo. When he said bodybuilding, it doesn't really mean like how bodybuilders do it. It's more, it's the way he described it is really just building the body for fitness, and it's really the base block of his. He called it the home-based workouts. So he actually helps him get ready, or helps his athletes get ready for the next high-intensity day. So we have about 12 exercises. So if you look at, first thing we do is hamstring curl, assisted one-leg squat, one leg stiff leg deadlift, behind the neck lat pull down, behind the neck, barbell press, dips, lateral lunges, Cossack squat, kneeling good morning, seesaw press, one arm row, and bicep curl. Rich in movement variability, so it's really going to help facilitate recovery.
All right, hamstring curl. First up. We're still going to do that. Gary and I will rest while the person goes. So Marlon goes, Gary and I rest, and we'll do a little round robin. So first we did a general strength circuit. This is now bodybuilding circuit. We learned this idea of these circuits from Boosh Exnator.
There you go. It's just very simple exercises. You could make it complicated for sure. Like Bruce said, you just had to make it fancy. You could make it, fancy or high intense. Oh yeah, you gotta either be fast or you be fancy. You can't do both. There you go.
Why doesn't this steal from other workouts? Yeah. Can Gary do leg day tomorrow after doing these one leg squats?
We can, because we're not doing a lot of volume. It's really where the volume where people really get in trouble. They do too much of the low intensity stuff that actually create a lot of soreness. So if we only do one set of the exercise, we don't even really get that. We don't really get there. So, and they're relatively low intensity. So it's all about using the right volume rather than doing too much the little things.
Stiff leg deadlift next. So the design of this today is that we have three lower body, three upper body alternating. So lower body rests while upper body goes. All highly variable. Gary, your turn.
Keep the leg closer to each other.
Yeah, it's harder.
Keep it close to each other like that. Yeah. There you go. It's called a stiff leg deadlift. This was introduced by Ian King. So shout out Ian King. So remember, this is all low intensity, so it's okay to actually round the back a little bit. We're not loading it super high, and we're not doing too much volume.
That's true. What Marlon said, it's like you don't have to worry about perfect form. You can round the back. You can let things kind of collapse into it, because in the end, it's lightweight. It's not max intensity, and 10 of these reps aren't going to hurt you.
A phrase in yoga that we say when you're doing single leg balance when you fall is to embrace the sillies.
Yeah. Just embrace it, fall into it.
Why do you like recovery day?
Because I need to recover extra these days. So recovery days make me feel like I'm somewhat human again. That was it. That was the answer. I'm going to tell you, is this live? Is this like a live stream?
Yeah, we're going live right now.
We're going live.
Oh, everybody's commenting.
There's 400 people watching right now.
How much do you edit this, Mallory?
Why does recovery day help you when you're brain dead?
Because after the third day, you rise again. What? So yeah, it really helped the CNS. The recovery day just really facilitate blood flow throughout the entire body. So all those, you can say, a lot of metabolites need to work out itself around the body, and the fitness days or the low days really facilitate that. And then being brain dead or having a brain fog, sometimes your central nervous system is really taxed from your high intensity day, so it's pretty normal to feel that way. Well, only to feel that way after a high intensity day.
I've been loving Fitness Day is another thing we call it, another name for it, Fitness Day. I've been loving it with all the running that I've been doing because it's everything other than running and still gets your heart rate up.
And I think when you call it Fitness Day, it just seems more appealing too.
Yeah.
Like if you said Active Recovery Day, I feel like I'm wasting that workout. When you say Fitness Day, it feels like I'm building something,
Yeah.
even though it's the same thing.
We named it. Wow, your legs? Okay. Okay. I don't know why I thought my legs were going to be longer than yours. Anyway, we called it Fitness Day because we have a small group training here, Move Without Limits. And we follow the high-low model, so we call them high days and low days. But nothing about this day feels low. Like sweating, I feel good and happy. Like low isn't a good advertisement for what it is. A fitness day, I think more correctly explains what it is. More correctly, is that a phrase? I wasn't counting. I feel like that's
Me
a
too,
lot.
I couldn't keep count.
The difference between a squat and a lunge is that a lunge, your footprint will change. In a squat, your footprint stays the same. People always ask that. We're not too picky with form on Fitness Day either, because you want to have fun and you want to explore. You want to make sure you have, quality movements, but something like this, if your toes are tucked or not tucked, doesn't really matter in the big scheme. Just have fun with it, Gary. We'll also strategically, especially if someone's in here multiple times a week or is training often, put accessory lifts on this day instead of wasting too much time on the high day. The high day we keep high. This day, any accessory, that's why this is called the bodybuilding, body balancing, sometimes Boo calls it. We'll just put that on its own day instead of sticking it at the end of the other day.
So I think when you guys do that, then it kind of satisfies two things for our clients. Like people want the bodybuilding workouts and the accessory stuff and the look good muscles, right? Like arms, shoulders, calves, quads, all those things. So you're right. It's like if you can't fit into the high day and it steals from that workout, then you put it into this and it becomes more of its own training day. So this is also why some people look forward to this more than the high day, right? It's like this is the things that make them look good and feel good. Oh, what you got over there, sir?
Last one to curl, and then that's it. Do some light stretching after this, and it's like it can be a warm up before your high intensity day. So that's it.